Hello everyone, this is a cup of life lessons, and I hope you're all having a great day. You know, as a YouTuber just starting off, my rate of uploads is not that frequent thus far. I would like to say that as soon as I finished making my previous video, Why Do I Do Nothing So Much, I celebrated for a brief moment, and then started to, well, as you may or may not expect, do nothing. Okay. Before you all leave thinking I'm a fraud, please allow me to explain why I was doing nothing. As soon as I finished my first video, I began to think about what my next video topic should be. I turned to my books and proclaimed, just keep reading, you'll find the perfect topic eventually. Soon I found myself on YouTube saying, just keep watching, you'll find the perfect topic eventually. And eventually, I realized I was procrastinating. But not because I was trying to run away from making a video, it was because I didn't know where to start. Rather, I was too afraid to think about where to start. And hence, I glanced at my computer screen, thought of myself doing absolutely nothing, and came up with a topic for this video. Perfectionism and procrastination explained with sharks. Because sometimes, when people procrastinate, it's not because they care too little, it's because they care too much. So sit back, grab yourself a coffee, and let's talk about it in today's video. Before I start, don't get me wrong. Perfectionism isn't always a bad thing when it comes to procrastination. In fact, perfectionism can sometimes be good if it drives someone to complete their tasks in a well-organized manner. I'm not saying that perfectionism is good, just that it can be good. But 99% of the time, perfectionism isn't good because it just makes us wait for the perfect moment to arrive. Many perfectionists believe that there isn't any point in starting until the stars line up perfectly. Until we're in that focused state of mind where we're able to work and reach our goal as efficiently, as effectively, and as easily as possible. So in this next part of the video, I'm going to present an analogy that will hopefully help you better understand the danger of perfection when procrastinating. Try to imagine you've been plopped in the middle of an ocean, quite a ways from land. This little shark over here is the deadline for that report, that exam, that project coming up. Now, how should you reach land before the shark sees you, reaches you, and eats you up? When it comes to facing such a task, there are about 3 ways a person will approach the problem. 1. Procrastinating for the sake of procrastinating. Many of us believe we're fast enough to swim away from the shark at the last minute. And I mean, if we're able to, why not just enjoy the warm sun and the cool water until we absolutely have to start swimming? And so we do that, until we get lost in our escapism, forget how close the shark is to us, and channel all our remaining bodily energy at the last second to reach the shore. However, this basically burns us out and our mental health in the process. Why do we do this? Well, it's because humans are egotistic creatures who always long for immediate self-gratification or escape rather than the ongoing issue at hand. We neglect to consider the long term because that's just how humans are. But for more on that, you can watch my previous video, Why Do I Do Nothing So Much? Well, anyways, on to possibility number 2. Waiting until the right moment arrives. This is how perfectionists most often choose to procrastinate. Remember, perfectionists believe there isn't any point to starting until absolutely everything is ready, unless they've established a way to accomplish their goal in the most effective way possible. They often want to prove that they can accomplish their task in the best manner, and in this case, that would be reaching the shore as quickly and as easily as possible with minimal energy used. Say, hypothetically, there's a lifeguard post on the shore, containing a lifeguard who we shall dub the Inspiration Lifeguard, aka the embodiment of inspiration and perfection, that right moment that I mentioned before. Remember that perfectionists want to desperately reach their goals as gracefully, efficiently, and even as effortlessly as possible, and so many perfectionists would simply just wait there for the Inspiration Lifeguard to notice them, until they can be effortlessly carried back to safety. Unfortunately, the Inspiration Lifeguard is lazy and most of the time won't notice you. And if that's the case, which it honestly is most of the time in real life, then you're screwed. Even if he does, it might be too late, and you will probably still get eaten before the inspiration has any chance to be useful. Now, here's the last option. Just do the work. If you decide to just start swimming from the very beginning, then you're not only guaranteed to reach the end eventually, but the effort you spent consistently swimming from start to finish will increase your preparedness, consistency, and self-discipline if you're ever placed in the same situation again in the future. And if you're lucky enough for the inspiration lifeguard to notice you on the swim back, then good for you. That still counts as a win. A last-second dash, on the other hand, is just an unnecessary sprint that damages your body and mental health afterward, and simply waiting for the inspiration lifeguard to come is both risky and doesn't result in self-improvement. In other words, the effort you put in at the beginning is not useless, regardless of whether the inspiration lifeguard will notice you or not. So you see, we're so desperate for immediate self-gratification or easy success that when the inspiration lifeguard doesn't end up coming, it just ends up backfiring in the end. As short-minded thinkers, we fail to realize that simply putting in the effort from the beginning not only guarantees progress, but also makes us stronger. Our body and mind more prepared to face a similar situation later on. So next time you want to get something done, or have to get something done, get moving. The momentum won't always come to you, so the only thing you can do is make the momentum yourself.